What's going on, WWE fans? You're watching The Ring Report, where the wrestling never stops. Subscribe, hit the bell, and let's break it down. At AEW World's End, the semifinal of the Continental Classic delivered a match that blurred the line between competition and combat. Kyle Fletcher and Jon Moxley faced off in a clash that was as much about survival as it was about skill. Fletcher, representing the Don Callis family, entered the ring with raw determination, ready to prove he belonged at the top. Opposite him, Jon Moxley carried the aura of violence and dominance. A seasoned veteran, whose reputation for brutal finishes preceded him. From the opening bell, this encounter was more than a wrestling match. It was an all-out war, a test of resilience, endurance, and sheer willpower that would leave fans breathless and on edge. Setting the stage for a brutal encounter. The Continental Classic semifinal was primed for intensity from the very beginning. Kyle Fletcher entered the ring with youthful energy, determination, and a hunger to prove he belonged among the top competitors. Representing the Don Callis family, Fletcher's ambition made him a dangerous opponent, capable of challenging even a seasoned veteran like Jon Moxley. Moxley's presence alone commanded respect. His reputation for calculated aggression and in-ring mastery added weight to every moment. The contrast between Fletcher's explosive, energetic style and Moxley's measured, ruthless approach created immediate tension and anticipation. Fans could sense that this wouldn't be a typical match. This encounter promised more than just athletic competition. It was about pride, skill, and endurance. Opening bell. Combat over competition. From the moment the bell rang, the match quickly turned into a fierce contest of willpower rather than just technique. Fletcher refused to be intimidated by Moxley's legendary reputation and met every strike with aggression and quick counters. Each exchange felt charged with intensity, as if both men were testing the limits of their endurance and skill. The audience immediately realized that this was not a standard wrestling match. It was a full-blown battle. Fletcher's courage to go toe-to-toe with a former champion highlighted his growing confidence and skill, showing fans that he was ready to step onto the biggest stages. The energy in the arena reflected the tension in the ring, as fans became fully invested in the back-and-forth exchanges. Fletcher's resilience tested. As the match intensified, Jon Moxley began demonstrating why he is considered one of wrestling's most dangerous competitors. Delivering his signature Death Rider DDT, he looked poised to secure the win. Yet Fletcher's refusal to remain down stunned the audience. Kicking out, he demonstrated not just physical toughness, but remarkable mental resilience. This moment underscored Fletcher's character growth, showing that he could withstand tremendous punishment and still fight back. The near fall elevated the drama, keeping fans on the edge of their seats and highlighting that victory wasn't simply about moves, it was about heart and determination. Fletcher's tenacity made the audience emotionally invested in every subsequent exchange. The turning point. Momentum shifts. Fletcher's unyielding defiance forced Moxley to escalate, resulting in a second Death Rider DDT that seemed like the final blow. Yet Fletcher's instinctive willpower drove him to rise again, feeding off adrenaline and the crowd's energy. This moment symbolized the emotional core of the match. The struggle of survival against overwhelming force. The audience was fully engaged, sensing the gravity of Fletcher's effort and the intensity of Moxley's punishment. This back and forth elevated the match's storytelling, showing that resilience and courage could temporarily level the playing field, even against a seasoned vet. Saison for reason dying. Each near fall reinforced the drama, emphasizing the human spirit's role in wrestling narratives. The climactic finish. Despite Fletcher's valiant effort, Moxley ultimately transitioned into a bulldog choke, applying pressure with ruthless precision. Fletcher struggled valiantly, but exhaustion and the choke's intensity slowed him, eventually stopping all movement. The referee called the match, marking Fletcher's loss by submission rather than pinfall. This ending emphasized the brutal efficiency of Moxley's in-ring style, while reinforcing the match's narrative focus on survival. Fletcher's performance, however, remained admirable. Enduring so much punishment while displaying courage and skill elevated his credibility among fans. The climactic finish wasn't just about Moxley's dominance. It highlighted Fletcher's ability to withstand and challenge one of the toughest competitors in the industry. Moxley's statement. Jon Moxley's victory served as a powerful reminder of his mastery in high-stakes situations. By pushing Fletcher to his physical and mental limits, he reaffirmed his status as a calculated and formidable competitor who thrives under extreme conditions. Moxley's performance showcased his ability to control matches, applying precise, punishing moves at key moments to maintain dominance. Fans witnessed why he is respected and feared within professional wrestling circles. Beyond securing a win, Moxley's actions communicated a clear message. He excels not in ordinary matches, but in battles that test stamina, psychology, and resilience. His skill in blending aggression with strategy cemented his reputation as a master of both physical and mental warfare inside the ring, delivering a performance that left a lasting impression on fans while emphasizing the gravity of facing him in high-stakes encounters. Fletcher's credibility enhanced. Though he lost, Fletcher's performance significantly boosted his standing. Facing two Death Riders and refusing to stay down demonstrated exceptional toughness and determination, both physical and mental. Fans witnessed a young competitor who could challenge a veteran without being overshadowed, earning respect through courage and resilience rather than victory alone. His refusal to give up created a compelling narrative, showing that he belongs among elite talent and can deliver memorable performances that resonate with audiences. Wrestling storytelling often rewards effort and character as much as wins, and Fletcher's display ensured he left a lasting impression. The psychology of survival. This match illustrated how psychological storytelling is central to professional wrestling. Fletcher's determination, Moxley's calculated dominance, and the escalating near falls created a compelling, emotional journey for the audience. Fans didn't just watch moves. They felt tension, anticipation, and excitement with every struggle encounter. The interplay of willpower against physical punishment highlighted the importance of human spirit in wrestling narratives. Each action carried weight, and Fletcher's repeated defiance elevated the stakes and emotional investment. This match demonstrated that the impact of wrestling extends beyond athleticism. It's the story of resilience, strategy, and perseverance that captivates audiences, making every movement significant and ensuring the match resonates long after the final bell. Fan engagement and impact. The crowd's reaction throughout the match was a testament to its emotional intensity. Every near fall, kick out, and submission attempt elicited gasps, cheers, and applause, demonstrating how fans became part of the narrative. Fletcher's defiance against Moxley's Death Riders created unforgettable moments that resonated with viewers, fostering strong connections between performers and audience. The match's storytelling, psychology, and execution ensured fans remained fully engaged, analyzing every detail and speculating on future consequences. These interactions enhanced the wrestling experience, turning a single contest into a shared emotional journey. The performance solidified both wrestlers' reputations and reinforced the idea that memorable matches are measured not just by victories, but by the emotional impact and intensity delivered to fans. Legacy and future implications. This semifinal showcased the intersection of legacy and rising talent. Moxley reinforced his image as an unstoppable force, capable of dominating any opponent, while Fletcher proved he belongs on the biggest stages, despite being a newer competitor. The match sets up potential future rivalries and storylines for Fletcher, who can now be seen as a credible threat to other top-tier wrestlers. Wrestling thrives on long-term storytelling, and this encounter established groundwork for character development, tension, and audience investment. Both competitors left an impression, Moxley as a dominant veteran and Fletcher as a resilient rising star, ensuring fans remain engaged and eager for future encounters, while highlighting the importance of resilience, skill, and psychological depth in building lasting wrestling narratives. Conclusion: survival over victory. The match between Kyle Fletcher and Jon Moxley at AEW World's Boris was a masterclass in resilience, determination, and brutal wrestling storytelling. Fletcher's refusal to stay down, even under punishing moves, highlighted his heart and courage, while Moxley's relentless precision reinforced his reputation as a formidable competitor. The encounter demonstrated how wrestling combines action, psychology, and character development to create unforgettable moments. Fans left understanding that survival and willpower can be as impactful as victory, and that legends like Moxley not only dominate matches, but also elevate new talent. This contest exemplified how storytelling in wrestling can leave lasting impressions.